This morning in today's checklist, we are diving into women's health. According to the Mayo Clinic, an estimated 2 million women in the U.S. will experience menopause this year. That's 6,000 every day. So over the past few years, more women have been open about the experience, helping to end the stigma around it. Dr. Mary Claire Haver is an OBGYN and author of The New Menopause, Navigating Your Path Through Hormonal Changes with Purpose, Power, and Facts. Dr. Haver, good morning. I'm glad we're having this conversation.
Yeah.
First things first, let's go through some definitions. Perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause. What's the difference?
Okay, so menopause, let's start there, is one day in your life. It is 1 year after your final menstrual period. And perimenopause is the transition from normal menstrual cycles, normal hormones, till you lose all your hormones, and that takes 7 to 10 years.
Oh.
Postmenopause is that 1 day forward for the rest of your life.
Okay, and this has to do with egg count, right?
Right. So females are born with all of their egg supply. At birth, we have about 1 to 2 million eggs. And then by the time we're 30, we are down to about 10% of the original egg supply. And by the time we're 40, we're down to 3% of that egg supply. And then by the time we reach menopause, we're out of eggs.
They're all gone.
They're all gone.
So can you talk through some of the typical ages to hit these points in your life?
So the average, so the normal range of menopause is between 45 and 55, with the average age being about 51 in the United States. Now, that can vary based on genetics and family history, but around 51, most women, 50% of women will have gone through the transition. Now, if we think about perimenopause, and we take off that 7 to 10-year time span, it is completely reasonable for a 35 to 45-year-old woman to begin to experience some of the symptoms of menopause.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Sign me up.
So doctor, I never realized that menopause means there's a lack of estrogen in the body. So what does estrogen affect?
So estrogen receptors are found throughout our entire bodies as females, actually in males as well. So we have it in our brains, in our bones, in our muscles, in our gut, in our liver, in our kidneys. And so that represents the hot flashes start in the brain. Most of us know hot flashes in menopause, but what we may not realize is brain fog, cognitive defects, heart palpitations, dry skin, dry eyes, dry mouth, just about every organ system can be affected.
So then how do you look at, that difference between the amount of estrogen in a non-menopausal woman, or somebody who hasn't gone through it, to somebody who's already gone through it?
So estrogen levels drop to less than 1% in a postmenopausal woman. So very, very different than when a man kind of loses testosterone. We actually plummet. So when my patients come in, we put out the menopause fire,
right,
but then we start talking about how do we build a better body and better health for the rest of her postmenopause life. And so we approach it in the form of a toolkit. So we talk about nutrition, like filling your plate with plants and fruits and veggies, exercise, not only resistance training, but cardiovascular. We talk about sleep optimization. Sleep disruption is a huge problem in menopause. We talk about stress reduction, all of these things combined. And then finally, we get into pharmacology and talk about hormonal and non-hormonal options for treatment if she's interested.
And then when a woman's making that transition, we hear about hot flashes, things like that. Are there medicines and things to kind of ameliorate those effects?
Absolutely, absolutely. Actually, you want to talk about them?
Yeah, let's talk about the hormone replacement therapy.
Okay.
And who's a candidate and who might not be a candidate.
Right. So the gold standard of menopause treatment is going to be hormone replacement therapy for symptoms. And so it is FDA approved right now for the treatment of vasomotor symptoms like hot flashes, night sweats, the more common symptoms. It's also FDA approved for the prevention of osteoporosis and bone loss, okay? It's approved for estrogen deficiency in younger patients who go through premature ovarian insufficiency or failure, and then for the genital urinary symptoms of menopause as well.
And everyone's a candidate for that, or?
Most women are actually really good candidates. Now, certainly there are contraindications to hormone therapy. So when those occur, we have non-hormonal options for certain symptoms. We have to divide it into the different symptoms. So for hot flashes, we have a new drug called Veoza. We can do clonidine, gabapentin. We have lots of options.
Dr. Haver, I just learned a whole heck of a lot.
Me too. And I feel like I should be learning more about this. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
So
Haver.
welcome.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.